46. You've got to be joking. 15. That is not right. That is not right. I'm gonna drop the knife down as slow as possible. 12. There is something wrong with this test. So I have a friend named Joey Mantia, and he is a long track speed skater, and he's actually an athlete that I sponsor. And some really exciting news, just last week, he actually qualified for his 3rd Olympic Games. So he's actually on his way to China, I think this week, or if he hasn't arrived already by the time this video is posted. Unfortunately, it works a little bit different with Olympic sponsors and off-Olympic sponsors. So I am a sponsor of Joey Mantia, and when he goes to the Olympics, he's representing the United States, so he won't have the Burrfection logo on his skin suit, which is really unfortunate. So the knives in this box are really special because they're celebrating his world champion status and also his 3rd Olympic appearance. So these are custom knives made by Sabal Brothers, and they're made for me specifically for this project. I probably wouldn't have done the unboxing if it wasn't for those reasons. And also, when I received this box, I was like, you know what? This box here deserves a video. It's a really cool box, but this entire box is actually put together without any glue. So it's quite cool. In terms of Rockwell ratings, we have knives that are gonna range from 62 to as high as 71, 72. Okay, so I won't tell you what they are exactly, but I've got a ton of different steels that we're working on right now. In about 3 months from now, the knives that I'm showing you today will be available for purchase. Check that out. This box is really cool. I don't think I'll use it again, but if somebody wants a cool box, let me know in the comments. Oh my. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. That is so gorgeous. The polishing on the spine and the choil, unreal. It is magnificent. This is the Nakiri. Oh, check that out. Oh my goodness. This thing is an absolute beast. My goodness. Tell me that's not beautiful. Wow. Oh. That is Burrfection. Oh my goodness. Look at this handle. Now, I'm not gonna brag because I didn't make this knife, but there is absolutely no step between the silver rings and the ivory, or the ivory resin, ivory color resin, and I think this is birchwood right here on this handle. Oh, and this buffalo horn. That is so nice. This is what we call a satin mirror finish. And it is just absolutely beautiful. This is my newest cutting profile. It's a bit more aggressive than all the other ones I've made so far. I would be lying if I told you that I am bored with knives after all these years of testing and using knives. Oh my goodness. This thing is quite thin at the spine. And that polishing is unreal, even on this super thin spine. It's a bit harder to see, but you can still appreciate it. Oh, the fit and finish of this handle is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful fit and finish. So this is a classic design, the 8-inch chef knife by Sabol. And you can see the difference between my shape and their shape. I did promise to them that I will do a cut test. So right here, we've got the PT50A. So Andy, the maker of these knives here, said that he would not be happy with anything over 100. So on the PT50A, on the best scale, anything, new knives, anything between 200 and 300 are considered new knives, like new German knives, new European knives. Anything between 100 to 200 is in the like straight razor category, and a lot of the Japanese knives come out at around 150 or so. Now, for those who are curious, out of box sharpness and edge sharpness is not actually going to determine cutting performance. Those are two very separate things. Edge sharpness and absolute cutting performance, they're measured in different ways. And so this is really more for entertainment than anything else, okay? So just keep that in mind. It just tells you how good the edge is from a particular maker, from a factory. So the way this works, let me just do a really quick explanation is, this filament here, there's a filament on the scale, and it measures in grams how much pressure it takes to cut that filament. So for example, if this was a blade and you press it down, it would tell you this, if it cut at some point, it will tell you exactly how many grams it took to cut this filament. So we're gonna set this to 0. That is not real. 31, that is absolutely not real. That has got to be an error. So I think I used this right. You put the knife on the fulcrum and you slowly release the knife until it cuts. I'm doing something wrong because I just got a score of 8. Oh, I just messed it up, but that was 8. Okay, so the petty is 251. 145. 102. 160. 181, 81, 46. You've got to be joking. 73, 18. No way. I'm gonna drop the knife down as slow as possible. 12. There is something wrong with this test. 48. 15. That is not right. That is not right. 16. No, it is not 16. That is not. Tell me you're more than 50. 8. No, you did not get 8. 19. No, you're not 19. I'm gonna let the weight of the knife do all the work for me. 93. Just gonna drop the knife, the weight of the knife. 21. No, it is not 21. 16. That is not possible. All these knives here, these 4 are scoring in the very real, 150, 160, 170 range, and I think 250 for the petty. And scores that you actually expect from high quality custom knife makers. All right, so this is parchment paper, or not even parchment paper. This is diffusion, light diffusion paper. This is one of the hardest papers to cut. And this did it quite easily. Push cut. Oh my goodness, that is not real. All right. Okay, so this is the thinnest paper I have ever attempted to cut. This is like voodoo. Oh my goodness. Look at this. That is not real. This isn't real. This is not possible. Oh my goodness. Can you even hear that? I think this was the sharpest knife, according to the scale. Not, oh my goodness. This is not, according to the test, not the sharpest knife here in the group, but it is sharp. Oh my goodness. I have never had a knife cut this diffusion paper the way these knives are cutting them right now. Absolutely effortless. These tests that I'm doing are not official, but I will say that on my channel, these are officially the sharpest knives I have ever tested. Quite literally, and not just literally, but by far the sharpest knives I have ever tested. They're not for sale, unfortunately. These are all my personal samples, and I'm not gonna sell these. These are going to my archive. I'm really excited. So congratulations to Joey Mantia, who just made his 3rd Olympic team. And for everyone else who's waiting for these knives, I will post videos and updates on these knives when they're available. And it's so crazy that I'm telling you these are the sharpest knives I have ever tested, and I cannot sell them. So thank you for your time, and I'll catch you in the next video.